Had President Museveni launching at his manifesto at Speak Resort, but also Mubarak Mnangagwa around Kampala as well. So we have already started this trail, and of course we are going to now talk about what are the guidelines that are going to be governing this period of time, these 3 months that have been given these capable men to lead this nation. But well, to talk about that, of course, it has to be someone with versatile knowledge about all this, and that is someone from the Electoral Commission. That is, of course, Mr. Richard Nsuo here with us, and he's going to be taking us through this discussion. He is a senior elections officer at the Electoral Commission of Uganda here with him in studio, and it is my great honor to introduce you to our people. Of course, greet them.
Thank you very much, my brother. Good morning to all listeners and viewers. My name is Nsuo Richard. I come from the Electoral Commission of Uganda because there are so many electoral commissions around the country. So we have to be very, very specific that this is the only electoral commission that is mandated to conduct, organize and supervise elections across the country. From village to national, from the village chairperson to the president. We are the ones mandated to do that. I bring you greetings from the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Justice Byabakama Simon Mujenyi, and the commissioners, plus the technical team, plus, of course, my bosses, Julius and Bukenya. They say hello to you. Yes, it's a political season, and people now up and down looking for ways of occupying or becoming leaders, and then voters also looking around to see who is going to lead them. So this is where we are so far. Yes,
it's a beehive of activity.
Very, yes, there. yes.
What is on ground so far? Yesterday we saw lots of. By the way, the other day we were talking for the nomination, and the issue was no processions here and there. I hope. How about right now? Is it okay for these different aspirants to have their processions?
Thank you so much. Processions are prohibited. They are banned by law. The laws that govern elections, right from presidential to the lowest. Processions are prohibited. And we don't want to see a scenario where candidate Richard is moving from Ntinda to Kololo Grounds or wherever with masses, trekking the routes and, trying to disrupt business. We have to understand that even when we have elections, other activities are ongoing. People are transacting businesses. People are doing so many things. So processions are not allowed, even shortly after nominations. Throughout, if you're going to your campaign venue, people should know where you're going, because it's called a venue, not a route. It's a venue. So people should find a way of getting to that venue, not in masses, not in large numbers, so that people can listen to you. And then still after the campaign, the campaigns, the program of the day, people should live differently. Still not in processions. So processions are not allowed. If you do that, the law will catch up with you. Yes, but it's not for bad. The reason behind it is we do not want to disrupt businesses.
That's right.
People are sick. They are being, taken to hospitals. Mothers, they're expectant mothers. So many things are happening. So if you delay, just imagine a procession that can take 2 hours of delay. So we looked at that and said no. Processions, and you know what happens with processions. Sometimes people can easily meet. Rival teams can meet, because I can be in Nankulabi and someone is in Mengo, but because we are using the same route somehow, then we meet, and then you know what happens after that. So I want people to just live, harmoniously to their campaign venues. They go listen to their candidates, and then get back to their homes. Yes,
it's something I wanted to maybe get clarity.
Yes, yes, this is something you've asked. We have closed nominations for presidential and local governments. We started the nomination exercise on the 3rd of this very month of September.
Yes.
And we concluded so throughout we are having the local government nominations across the country. Then on 23rd and 24th, we had for the presidential at Luweza. So now the only nominations that we still have that are still pending are those of the parliamentary members of parliament.
Okay.
Yes, which will be conducted on the 22nd and 23rd of this coming month of October. Yes.
All right. So what is on ground currently? We saw yesterday different candidates wherever they were.
Yes.
What else is on ground?
Thank you. Shortly after nominating presidential candidates and those that were successful, we harmonized their campaign programs. It's in the law, it's within the regulations that when aspiring candidates become candidates, they sit and they harmonize their campaign venues and programs, the dates, the times, and then the venues. So for on 25th, 25th and 27th to 27th, we harmonized the programs for the presidential candidates. And what happens, people ask, what do you mean by harmonizing?
Exactly.
Me and you and the rest, if we are 5, we sit and say, okay, this constituency called Family TV, how are we going to divide it amongst ourselves at different times and different venues so that we don't clash? I don't want to be in a place down, maybe 3rd floor, and you're also there trying to canvas for votes. What happens, me and you may be civil, but our supporters may not be. Or one of us may be civil and the other is not civil. So then clashes and so many other things. So what we do, we harmonize. We sit down and agree that you're going to be at this place at this very time, and this is how you're going to move. And after agreeing, because you can come with, it can be you as a candidate, or you can use any other person to represent you at that very meeting. And after that, we give that copy to the Electoral Commission and to the police. So that police also knows that on such and such a date, candidate X, Y, and Z will be at this place. Then so that they also ably deploy. So
do the candidates bring, or if it is their representatives, do they bring those lists, or it is all?
No, actually what happens, the 5 of us, because I'm just now assuming 5 of us are vying for the same office, we draft programs, individual programs. Then the Electoral Commission, organizes or fixes dates for us to harmonize. Now, each one of us comes with their programs. Then we sit and start now saying, okay, look, you wanted to be on 3rd floor, but I'm also going to be on 3rd floor. So, but then we reach a compromise. Okay, let me leave 3rd floor for you. I'll go to 13th floor. So until we harmonize and agree at the end of the day that each and no one is clashing with the other. It's not an easy thing.
It's not.
Because egos and then so many things, and some people want to, of course, to come out as big. But at the end of the day, the commission makes sure that the programs are harmonized. It cuts across, not only presidential.
Actually, I'm looking at now a constituency which is very small, and you find a number of members of parliament seeking the same seat.
Yes.
How does that work?
It happens. It works out very well.
They can't collide.
They cannot collide.
Wow.
They cannot collide. And then, by the way, you'll even find that some other days are even left vacant. Yes. You cannot. First of all, it's not easy to be at a venue every day, because at times you need time to rest, reorganize, your tools and then your teams. So yes, at times it mostly happens during by-elections, because we have the shortest of time to have campaigns. So, but still we harmonize and people agree, and then that copy is left with each candidate, the harmonized program with the Electoral Commission, and then the security. So so far, that's why you've seen people have hit the road, and they're everywhere. I cannot mention where they are,
Yeah.
because but they are everywhere across the country, and so far that's what's happening.
Okay.
Yes.
And when it comes to the dates and venues,
Yes.
Is the police, you said you also alert the police.
Yes.
Because in the past campaigns we have seen some aspirants being blocked to go here and there. How does that come out? Is this program editable or changeable depending on the circumstances?
It is, but the commission does not edit it. Me and you can agree that you're supposed to be on the first floor, and I'm supposed to be on the third floor. But if we sit and agree, can say, okay, but why don't you go, if we are friends, why don't we do ABCD, we switch? Then we go to the Electoral Commission for such amendments. We don't just do it ourselves. Then two, there are some of these dates that are vacant, of venues, but most of the dates that are vacant. So you can choose that there is a vacant date and the vacant venue that I can use. Still, you write to the Electoral Commission requesting for that venue.
Okay.
And then we also liaise with police, because the Electoral Commission can say yes,
But
that playground is free, but then there's a football match.
yeah.
You understand? So it's a collaboration, but it's not cast in stone, the harmonized program.
Okay.
It's flexible. But mostly we don't want that flexibility too much, because sometimes it also leads to clashes. I can agree with you, but our other rival is close to a venue somewhere. We left this one because we didn't want that proximity. Then, because there's a vacant venue, we say, okay, let's go there. At the end of the day, my other colleagues not very far. What happens may be mayhem.
Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yes.
All right, we are going to take a very short break, and we return with, of course, the guidelines that
The
are going to
guidelines.
govern these people. Yeah. So a
Yes.
very short break, and we return.
Issues at hand. Issues at hand.
All right, welcome back. You are watching Judge of Uganda Family TV, and of course, we are talking about elections. And of course, you know, yesterday we did start up with the campaigns of the presidential candidates, which is very, very crucial and important. Now, we are going to briefly talk about the guidelines, but also we shall be able to look at the harmonized program for this entire period of time, because it is very important for you to stay updated in regards to the dates of what and why you should be having that information. It's very important. Anyway, here with me is Mr. Richard Ansube, a senior elections officer from the Electoral Commission of Uganda, just to emphasize, because just like he highlighted, we have a number of them, but of course it is only one that is mandated to hold such elections. Now, I wanted us to look at the guidelines that are governing this campaign, this campaign period, but also look at the adherence, or if someone does not,
the do's and don'ts.
The do's and don'ts. If someone does not adhere to them, what happens?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Sure. First of all, before we go to the campaigns, we conduct nominations, what we've just talked about.
Yes.
Now, these nominations lead us into the campaign. Campaign means you've been released by the Electoral Commission to go and talk to your prospective voters. They are supporters, but now you have to turn them into voters. So the guidelines are very clear. That's why I'm bringing a preamble that after nominations, we go into campaigns. Now, when we go into campaigns, the Commission issues campaign guidelines to all successful candidates. And these guidelines are, one, for you to officially qualify as a candidate, you have to have gone through the nominations. Some people start campaigning even before they are released, or they qualify. They go through the save. Why do I bring this? We've not nominated members of parliament, but some of them are campaigning. So
many of them.
Some of them are campaigning. You get it? And people think that these are, a common man down, a man in quotes, a person thinks that yes, the campaigns for members of parliament has started. So one of the guidelines, the Commission has a right to determine the manner, method, and time through which these campaigns will take place. So we determine the time, the dates, and the venues, where you're going to be. So one, if you are a candidate, you are supposed to campaign from 7 to 6. If you are a candidate, you are supposed to campaign from 7 a.m.
7. Wow.
To 6 p.m. If you go beyond that, then you are flouting the campaign regulations. What are the repercussions? The Commission may not be there to see that you've gone beyond the time. But one of your rivals, or someone who may not like you, will capture the time you've exceeded, and they keep quiet. When they keep quiet, what does it mean? They'll take you to court because they have evidence. And for us as Commission, we shall be there as witness against you. Why? Because we issued guidelines letting you know as a candidate that from such and such a time, you have to start from this time and end at this time. Campaigns should only be conducted at gazetted, agreed upon venues, not randomly. Those are the guidelines. If we harmonized and you say, I'm going to be, because I want to use this as family structure, TV. If you said, I'm going to be at floor 1 from 8 in the morning to midday, then you should not go outside this structure by Kampala Road, along the main road of Kampala, and then you start campaigning. If you do that,
has to be at the agreed
if you do that, then you've gone against the
rules.
What happens? Law enforcement will come in to enforce the law.
Okay.
2, still someone will talk you to court. Most people have won. You know, when you lose, some people may lose interest.
Yeah.
But if you win, and people have captured this, that on such and such a date you're supposed to be on floor 1, but you went to Kampala Road. And then there's no letter that you wrote to the Electoral Commission and the police that, you know, agreed that for them to agree that, okay, it's okay for you to go along Kampala Road. So that guideline has to be adhered to.
Okay.
Security. The Electoral Commission for the presidential candidates, because I'm speaking generally, but now for the presidential candidates, the commission has harmonized, has issued guidelines, has issued the campaign, the harmonized campaign program. The commission has issued all presidential candidates with the security. 16 of them personnel. Some are going to be with the candidates throughout. Some are going to be at their homes or residences and offices.
Okay.
When you become a presidential candidate, life changes. You're no longer the same.
Big person.
I remember there's a scenario, just bring something, you know, it's on a lighter note. Someone had bodyguards.
Okay.
And I had a bodyguard. And after being nominated and, you know, talking to the press, so the bodyguard was still, you know, taking on his roles. Only to be stopped by the security. That from now, henceforth, we are the ones in charge.
Wow.
You get it? And the man was surprised, but later I realized that now his friends or the candidate's life had changed. It's no longer ordinary. So the commission issues all candidates, presidential candidates, with the security. And then also a vehicle that's going to help that the security, you know, move from one destination to the other, across the country. But we do not issue a vehicle to the candidate.
Okay.
Transport means to the candidate. We issue security and the car. We fuel it. We give welfare to the security personnel. What happens if you don't have a car? It means you're going to walk as the car follows you. You know, but we don't want to see a scenario where presidential candidates are using our EC cars, you know, as means of transport. No, it has to be strictly security. Then.
By the way, we saw so many questions when it comes to security on social media.
Yes.
Like, who gives the orders? Is it can the officers follow the orders of the presidential aspirant, or it is strictly on what they are assigned?
When you are assigned security, it's there to protect you.
Okay.
You don't give orders. But they have to follow you wherever you are to make sure that your life and the lives of the people that are around you, everyone is safe.
Okay.
So we don't give an order that is contrary to the security orders, because those security officers are also, they have a commander. Each presidential candidate out of the 16, there's a commander. There's a commander. I think at the rank of IP, AIP, sorry, with one rank, if I'm not mistaken, but there is a commander. So it's the one to keep on issuing, you know, guidelines, security guidelines, because these are security matters. But a security officer will not tell you that, please don't go to venue E because we are not ready. No, for them they are there to make sure that wherever you go, you have security, you are secure.
Okay.
Yes.
Very interesting.
So I think then another the guidelines. One of the guidelines is access to state-owned facilities, especially the state-owned media stations. There has to be equal treatment. We don't want to see presidential candidate X being denied access Then presidential candidates B or E, for them they have access to state-owned, especially media houses.
Okay.
There has to be equal treatment by the Electoral Commission, by the security, by government for all these presidential candidates. It also cuts across to these other lower parliament, members of parliament, and then the local government. That if you want to access a radio station, a TV station, there has to be equal treatment. In Uganda, I'm not a Muganda, but in Uganda they say Awana Neviana. All of us, all of you are kids with equal treatment from the parents.
Okay.
So yes, that is one of the guidelines. And then then the other is freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is each and every candidate should be given access to speak, should be at liberty to speak and air out or sell their manifesto. We should not go to a certain ground and candidate X is being denied or being told don't talk about this. Then candidates, Q is, I'm careful with these initials because they may be. So maybe candidate Q is speaking whatever they want to say, not illegally, in legal terms, right message from their manifesto, but they are being denied. Then other candidates, so there has to be freedom of speech, freedom of expression. Then also there has to be, for instance, if you are being sponsored by a political party, your agent or members of your party can move with you across.
Okay.
It also it cuts across. If you're a candidate and you're not able to be in a particular place, your agent or members that you've selected can act on your behalf. They can campaign on your behalf.
Okay.
But whatever they do is on your behalf. You cannot say those people campaigned beyond 6, but me, I was sick.
It's
Defamation of posters is illegal.
Okay.
If you are caught or if the law catches up with you, of course, it will deal with you. And then I think those are the ones. Those are the few that I can talk about, the guidelines. But I think the emphasis I want to put is make sure that one, you follow all the regulations that were issued by the Electoral Commission.
Okay.
Make sure that in case you want to make any changes in your program, you go through the right channels. Make sure that you do not use defamatory statements. Statements that demean, that defame or degrade your opponents.
All right.
Make sure that you do not use any language that is divisive. That leads to divisions or clashes. Because you're a presidential candidate, all these people you're talking to are Ugandans. You just have to sell your manifesto to them. If you are to use any symbols, please, cultural institutions, anything that is culture related as a presidential candidate, please make sure that you distance yourself from it. We do not want people to attach cultural values that they believe in or institutions, and then they stick to that, because it also breeds divisions and everything. So those are the few that I can talk about. There aren't very many, but there's those who want to know about them, especially if you want to know about the campaign guidelines that were issued by the Commission. We have them on our website.
Okay.
All the candidates from local government have been issued these guidelines. Now, to the supporters, because I've been talking to the candidates,
Yeah.
to the supporters, this election is going to come and it will go. The supporter, your role is very simple. Know the campaign venue for your candidate or the different candidates. Go there on time. Listen to their manifesto. Listen to whatever they want to say. Start sieving who is the best out of these.
Okay.
Do not involve yourself in fights. Do not be misled by some of these politicians who want to use you, because for them they are safe. You will go and fight and die or get injured. Whatever happens to you, you don't deserve that. Please, during campaigns, do not be tempted. One, to use let me call it in a local man's language. Do not go for bribes.
Oh, that's one.
I wanted to use the word monetization, but I think that will be. I want to talk to the last man. Do not accept bribes. As a voter, as a candidate, please do not use money to bribe voters, because it's against the law and it will catch up with you. When you are, if you feel there's something that is not right, our offices, our telephone numbers are open. Right from the parishes, sub-county, district, region, up to the headquarters. Please consult, because we are everywhere. Where you've not been helped, at least go another step. At least consult. Do not take the law into your own hands, because if you do that, then what comes out of lack of information or misinformation is we shall take the law into our own hands, which is not necessary.
All right. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much. Now, can we also look at the harmonized program for the entire period remaining? Yes, if we can look at when the MPs are going to be nominated, when are we voting exactly, and what day?
the date. Now,
the date.
For the dates for the members of parliament, the nomination dates,
Okay.
the commission they were adjusted. They were supposed to take place on the 15th and 16th of October. But because there is a NAM, Non-Allied Movement Conference hosted by Uganda, most of the members of parliament and government
Have to
officials
attend,
are involved in the preparations and even that very day.
Okay.
And it's also taking place on the 15th and 16th, those 2 days. So commission sought it wise to extend, so that we give ample time for the people involved to prepare well, and after that, then they can get back to the nomination process.
Okay.
So we adjusted it from the 22nd to the 23rd of October
Okay.
across the country at the offices of the returning officers in the districts and cities.
Okay.
So that one has, I want people to know that, because we've been running ads and people think it's on the
still
15th,
on the
and
15th,
16th. So no, it has been adjusted.
Okay.
And then the campaign programs for the presidential candidates, of course, began the 29th of September and shall conclude on the 12th of January 2026.
Okay.
12th of January 2026. That's when we shall have the
voting.
The conclusion of the campaigns
Okay.
for the presidential candidates. And then we have nomination of candidates, of course, for special interest groups at parliamentary level. They're also on the same 22nd and 23rd of October.
Okay.
This very year.
How about local government?
Local governments, we shall, the local governments, let me just, we shall begin on the 10th of November to the 12th of,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Interesting.
So that's when we shall have the campaign programs.
Okay.
Now, I want to emphasize, let us Ugandans, let us look at the campaign programs and the voting of our leaders as a process to having better leaders. Let us look at the campaign program and the voting as a means of making sure that we have leaders that are going to develop this country. Politics, elections should not be a do or die game.
Yeah.
People should not lose lives. People should not lose property. People should not lose friends. Because at the end of that day, when we conclude these election processes, we are brothers and sisters. We are Ugandans. We need one another. If you think and find that the Electoral Commission has not done something well to your expectations, do not assume by taking the law into your own hand. Taking the law into your own hands does not mean that you fight. Sometimes you may do something contrary that's not physical, but it's contrary to the law. Approach the Electoral Commission officers, talk to them. Our doors are open, like I said, from the parish level to the national level.
Yes.
When you talk to us, sometimes also human, we make mistakes. If it's my mistake as Electoral Commission, as an officer, then I'll also say sorry and then put things right. If you are the one that is in the wrong, so I'm going to advise you. If we take such mechanisms of talking to one another, understanding one another, then I think these elections will be so peaceful, because that's what we want.
Wow.
Peaceful elections for each and every Ugandan and for this country.
Thank you so much. As we wind up, if you can give us your last shots, but also maybe an assurance to the public about what is to come in 2026.
2026, the Electoral Commission is ready. We've come a long way. We started in 2023 when we launched this program, the roadmap and the strategic plan.
Yes.
We've come and successfully we've concluded each and every activity leading to the nominations where we are.
Okay.
We've made procurements. We've prepared the staff. Where we had gaps, the gaps have been filled. Staff have trained. We have trained people to make them better. We've made more recruitments. We've deployed ad hoc staff, temporary staff across the country from the parishes.
Okay.
The government has funded all these activities. We thank government for that. So as Electoral Commission, we are ready. Even tomorrow we can conduct these elections.
Wow.
We can go to polling. So the public should know that the Electoral Commission is ready. Let each and every person play their role, because each and every stakeholder has a role to play that fits into the other. Let's not usurp. Let's not take the rules that are not ours and then try to think that we can do better. If I'm an officer of the Electoral Commission, I should not do security work.
Yeah.
The security officer should not do work of a journalist. A journalist should not do the work of a security. If you are a candidate, you know your role. Your role is to make sure that you go and convince people within the laws so that people vote for you. If you are a religious leader, you're there to counsel people, not to incite. Not to send innuendos that are contrary to the Electoral Commission guidelines.
Okay.
So let's play our roles. Each of these roles fits into the other. At the end of the day, what do we need? We need a very peaceful, acceptable electoral process where people will come out of it and say, yes, I've won because I followed the law. I've lost, but I followed the law. Electoral Commission shall come out also happy that we presided over an election that is transparent, that is acceptable, that is inclusive, and everyone at the end of the day will be happy with the process. If we do not do that, then we are looking for mayhem. So let's stick to our roles, and I want to thank in particular Family TV and the consortium of family, of the family TV for giving us this opportunity.
Oh, yes.
And even the members, the members of the Fourth Estate, you've done a lot too. That's why I think we have less struggle, less conflict, because you've done a lot to inform
the public
and educate the public.
Yeah. Wow.
Please, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Richard. It's been a pleasure, of course, to have this information shared to us, and also want to appreciate you, the viewer out there, for keeping it to Church of Uganda Family TV. I believe you have earned yourself information, and please, we continue to appeal to you. Our role is just to make sure that we inform you, and also let you know that we are all humbly requesting for a peaceful, of course, non-violent election. That is the strongest call we have, and that is what our Supreme Leader, the Archbishop, has told us to disseminate and to you out there. I want to appreciate you for joining us this morning. We cannot go past this. My name is Luke Majumba. Good night. To have a lovely day.
Issues at hand.